What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope all of you are doing well. I know all of you are doing well now that you have graced this channel. Before I get started, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So yes, you guys forgive any noises that you may hear in the background. I am currently here on my balcony, and I wanted to get this video out to you guys. So, yeah, I figured, a teacher is a teacher everywhere. So, amongst the noise, I ask that you excuse that, and I apologize in advance. But anyways, you guys, I was actually watching a video today from someone that I'm subscribed to, and he brought up some interesting points in his video. And there was a doctor that he had featured on the video that talked about what's really going on with frequency and how the electrical frequencies are responsible for the effect of what we're seeing right now. And he brought up a point that I found that was really, really interesting, in that the very first blanketed city that has 5G was Hong Kong. And we all know where, ironically, this new ill-fated situation that we have going on, we know where it started. And there is no coincidence between the first blanketed city and the origin of where this new illness came from. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about that. I'm going to be looking down because I do have notes, because I am a teacher, so what's a teacher without a lesson plan? So yeah, but you guys, I didn't realize that this new frequency that they're trying to put us on actually has 20,000 radiated emissions that are coming to the earth. That's a lot. That's a lot of radiation. That's a lot. And what it actually does to the body, what it does is it destabilizes. It causes cells to become toxic. So it destabilizes the cellular structure of water. And once you do that, I mean, it's imminent what happens after that. So, the spread of this, the spread of this, the spread of what's going on right now, I'll say that. The spread of what's going on right now is not what we think it is. It is frequency related. It is frequency related. And when I saw this, it prompted me to do a lot of research, and so I just went on this quest to kind of fit some of the pieces of the puzzle together. And what I realized? I realized that in looking up certain things from the esoteric, from an alchemical standpoint, from a biblical standpoint, we are really living in the age of Aquarius. We're encroaching that. And I was reading in the book of Revelation where it talks about the four creatures. I was reading about the four creatures. One had a lion, the eagle, the one that had the face of the man, and the ox. And all of these creatures had wings. And these are the four elements, but they also represent the four ages. The age of Taurus, the age of Aquarius, the age of Scorpio, and the age of Leo. And so, but and with that, all of these represent the elements, the four elements: earth, air, fire, and water. And so, the one that had the face like a man was Aquarius. And although Aquarius is an air sign, I'm going to read to you what it means in the esoteric. Now, the Aquarius is a sign of air, but it says when we become masters of the mysteries of water, this is where we become masters of the mysteries of water, or the flow of wave forms. So these frequencies that are being emitted is interfering with the natural frequency waves of the human being and of the natural order. And so if these frequencies are destabilizing the waters, you guys excuse the noise. So if these frequencies are destabilizing the waters, that means that they are destabilizing the emotional, because water is represented by the emotion. And if they are destabilizing the waters, literally destabilizing our waters with this frequency, they are able to cause our emotional imbalancing. And you can tell that the human being is emotionally unbalanced because the fear has risen, the anxiety is there, the worry is there, the uncertainty is there, and they are interfering, excuse me, they are interfering with the infinite waters within us. They are interfering with the physical, cellular structure of our water system, internal water system. And they are destabilizing or trying to destabilize the new age. And all of this is very deep, and it's very spiritual and esoteric. And I just want all of you to be encouraged. The guy on the video also said that in this day and time, it's very hard to be human. This is why you must be spiritual. He encouraged us all to find our spirituality. Why? Well, I mean, we are not wrestling against flesh and blood. This is of a spiritual nature. You know, and it's not by might, not by power, but by spirit, saith the Lord. And that is not I'm not coming to you from a religious standpoint. You guys know that I'm not a religious person, but I do believe that reference sets the tone. Reference definitely sets the tone. And when you have become the Lord and Master of yourself, you will begin to really understand things from the esoteric. And excuse me, you guys, and it gives credence to what's really going on in the world. So I am going to encourage all of you to stay emotionally balanced. Keep your waters, your internal waters balanced. I would encourage all of you to please understand that this is dealing with the spirit. I spoke in one of my other videos about the fight for the crown. You know, they're not calling this what it is for nothing. We all know what, that word means. So let's just get to a point where we are balanced physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, because this is what is going to allow us as human beings to survive. We have gone through this before. The human being has always evolved through trials and errors and different plagues that have tried to wipe out the human species. But we've been here for millennial, and we will continue. And I just wanted to keep all of you informed and encouraged as much as I can. And so I want to offer you guys a book that I recommended. Please understand alchemy. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Alchemy is really a good book to break down a lot of things. I'm actually able to understand a lot of books, especially like the symbolisms in the Bible. I'm able to break those down a little bit more because I have read the Complete Idiot's Guide to Alchemy. So I would really encourage you guys to read that book. It's very insightful, and it breaks down a lot of the symbols because unfortunately, like a lot of pastors and preachers, and this is no disrespect to Christianity and religion as a whole, but a lot of them really don't understand symbolism. And when we talk about symbolism, or they talk about symbolism, they don't, you can't teach what you don't know. And we're in an age where there's a lot of information, but there's also a lot of misinformation. And I think that when you become a student in the university of life, you tend to have a universal approach on different things. So I wanted you guys to keep that in mind. Please read. Don't use one source of reference to base to base your life on, or to base your studies on. But yeah, you guys, I want you to just stay encouraged and open up your heart, because the heart has more electromagnetic frequencies than the brain. And your heart, when you have an open heart, you are able to emit a higher vibration that penetrates through this space and time and can reach all the way up to the heavens to heal. Love conquers all. Love heals all. And I love all of you. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I hope what I have said was clear. Excuse me for being all over the place. If you have any questions, please leave them below. And yeah, I am going to leave you for now, but I will be holding on to your love until the next video. Bye.